Hey everyone, I'm Nicholas and welcome back to Production Bot 101. In this episode, we're talking about SSDs and the hot swap SSD bays that production bots have. Now, while Switch 4s and Switch 8s come with 4 hot swappable SSD bays, meaning that you can use it to expand your storage, have easy file transfer, or anything like that. So kind of the main reason that I'm a big fan of this is, say we're in the field and we have a client that needs a really fast record turnaround time, like right after the show, we need records. Well, the really nice thing is I can just have an SSD, or if they have an SSD, I can connect it into one of these bays, plug it in, and the computer will instantly recognize it. So then with vMix using multi-quarter or the normal record, I can just record directly to the SSD, and then after the show, pop it out, hand the client the card, and we're all good, no worries there. Another nice thing in the field is if, say this is our graphics machine, and we have clients that we already looked at all the graphics, everything looks good, and then they come back and say, hey, we actually have a few more video playback, 4K, ProRes, here they are. Depending on your storage system and how you organize files, it could take a while with transferring. Well, if you have an SSD, it's easy enough to just connect it in here, plug it into the computer in the bay, and bada bing, bada boom, your computer sees it, and you can play it directly off the card. No need to transfer files. It's really nice and simple like that. And also, if you don't even need to worry about transferring files or recordings, and say it's in a studio and you just have like your main Switch computer that does all your recordings, and just say you need a lot of storage, you can simply just put SSDs in all of these and you can expand your storage. You could either do 1 terabyte drives or 2 terabyte SSDs and expand your storage that way. And that gives you a lot of space to record with, or just hold a lot of space to hold assets with. Either way, it works fantastic and it's really simple to use. See, these are just 2.5 inch bays that you can connect your SSDs to. We have the small screws here that keep it in place and secure it for actual connection inside. We have all 4 screws. You only need 2 screws at most, but obviously if you can have all 4 screws, the better and the more secure it will be. So it's really simple. I have it in, and now all I have to do is just slide it into here. And then when I eventually get it to that connection, you'll see it start to close, so then I can just close it right there. And when I do close that, there'll be a green light that'll flash in there showing that it's connected, and then a green light here will also be flashing to show that's connected and reading. So now that that's connected, it's really simple. As I told you, I can just open up my file explorer here, go to the SSD right here, and see I have this test video footage. This is what we use for testing sync, and I can just grab it, I can play it, and look at that, it reads real easy like that. Nothing that I really have to do, no hassle, it's really nice. So now that I've done this all, I've recorded, I've played back assets already, I'm all good. I'm ready to pull it out and give it to the client. I can't just pull it out like it's a USB drive, that's not gonna work because it's a part of the computer, not just a removable drive. So to do that, I have to close any input, anything that's being used. So any file that's being used, I gotta close it, make sure it's not in use. So then I can push the button up here. This will release this kind of gate here. Then I can pull this down, pull it out, and then I can remove the bay just like that. And now I can hand this to client or whoever needs it. Thank you guys for watching. Hopefully you learned a bit about the hot swap SSD bays in here, reasons that you could use it, and just showing you how simple it really is to use. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and we will see you in the next video.